My name is Baroness Margaret Prosser. I'm a member here in the House of Lords, and I'm also the Deputy Chair of the Equality and Human Rights Commission. We are the guardians of human rights in Britain, that's England, Scotland and Wales, and we are the recognised body for Britain by the United Nations and within Europe. So human rights is very, very close to our hearts and to the work that we do. We all, I'm sure, hope that the work that is currently being done by people like yourselves and, of course, many, many people in Thailand will help to ensure that the good people of Thailand will be able to move forward with a country that has a transparent, open and honest regime. Numbers of people would say that what took place in Thailand was one of the worst human rights abuses that people have seen for a long year. Not only, of course, are our thoughts with the atrocities that took place there, I'm sure also many of us are looking at what's going on currently in the Middle East and hoping against hope that those demonstrations will conclude without any more violence and will conclude with a happier and again more transparent regime for the people of those countries. We mustn't forget that in April and May of last year, when the uprisings took place, 92 people were killed. 92 people demonstrating for what they saw as freedom and an opportunity to express themselves freely and openly, and thousands, of course, were injured. Many of those people fired upon with heavy weaponry, which particularly we would be grateful for in this country. We would say, that's not really what we see here. It's not what we see here. We have here, sitting on my right, the sister, Elisabetta, the sister of Fabio Polenghi, who was a freelance photographer working in Thailand.
Looking for human rights. The case of Fabio should be a case where the Italian government take a strong position. Justice. Freedom of information guarantees human rights. For us, Fabio was there to guarantee human rights, and probably this was why he was killed. People who are around the world to make us know what happened are so easily killed. After 7 months that I haven't heard about the investigation department of Thailand, anything about what happened, I'm still wondering what happened, why. I'm here to ask to European community to push to know the truth. The men that were around Fabio most of them were journalists. Some demonstrations had just bamboo sticks or slingshots, and so that was very impressing me, because I wonder why at that moment snipers were shooting so much, as I was told by a witness that was there. I talked to some other journalists, and 3 or 4 days before that day 19, they had on their phone SMS saying that journalists were on target. After 8 months, I wonder, and I putting together all these things, I wonder if that SMS was something really serious. Fabio was shot by one gunfire, high speed probably, and was shot through the heart. And as far as Thai government doesn't give me any answer, then I ask, what should I think about this? I think that Fabio death have to be an occasion to talk about problems for photographers, for journalists. When someone like Fabio, and hero, of course, got killed, then there have to be journalists which are colleagues pushing for the truth, helping us to find out the truth, to talk about human rights and to talk about what happened. Thank you to be here, to came here and let me talk to you and to be here to listen to me. It's very important. Thank you.
Situation, it seems like people in Thailand living in peace again, but actually we're still living under one of the most repressive regimes. 92 people got killed, more than 2,000 people got injured. 89 of them died during the demonstration in Bangkok, and 3 of them later died in the clashes in different provinces. And among them, 6 of them were professionals like medics and journalists, and 9 of them were the state officials like soldiers and police. The rest were the civilians, mostly unarmed. We have interviewed a lot of journalists who got injured. They said clearly that they have been targeted, just like what the sister of Fabio said. They were not sure whether they should wear the journalist badge with them or not, because they have been warned that they may be targeted. A lot of people being arrested, and we have called for the government to release the names of people under the arrest warrants, but up until now, the government never released the names.
There is no saint in Thailand's ruling class, as we were led to believe, and their grip on the ultimate political power is much more important than our worthless lives. Not only Thais who have suffered, a foreign observer like Mr. Polenghi, who was a reporter from Italy, was also shot in the chest and killed. Again, the question is why.